I would like to pass the floor to, all the way from Rome, Stefano Marini, the CEO of Latin America and Emerging Markets for Georgeson. Stefano, are you with us today?
Yes, thank you, Etos. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Good,
Even in Rome, how is
fantastic.
the weather there?
No, no, it's a very nice morning. So I mean, my only desire would be to be with you in Athens, where I'm sure that the weather is even better compared to Rome.
Okay, you come in Athens, I go to
Anyway, thank
Rome. Let's
you,
hear you. Stefano, thank you for being with us today.
thank you, thanks to you, Christos, Konstantinos, and Etos Media, and thanks above all to everybody for being present today at the second edition of our Greek Corporate Governance Summit. After the great success of the first edition last year, and notwithstanding the pandemic crisis that we all had to manage, Georgeson had the pleasure of exchanging views with a number of European issuers, asking us about the relevance and materiality of ESG factors for their business. On the other side, we appreciated the need of Greek issuers to realign their inner corporate values to a correct market perception. Has always been a fascinating engagement, and this time, this last few years, confirmed that. Lesson learned: financial disclosure allowed us to understand how a company is performing by means of pure quantitative factors and parameters, while non-financial disclosure permits issuers to explain how they aim to produce sustainable values. These special and dramatic years showed the significance of measuring how a company is resilient to unexpected events. It's all about crisis management. On the other hand, any well designed crisis management plan must take into consideration uh, understanding all critical factors that determine the success of a failure of a company. Working on ESG performances allows company to and investors to better assess their point of strength and their point of weaknesses. It is not just a matter of responsibilities towards different stakeholders. It is the way to extract good values to be correctly redistributed. Our scope today is twofold. One, to provide you with a picture of what is relevant for investors. Today, we have a few of the top European asset managers with us at this summit to identify and manage an investment. Two, second, which are the key material factors considered by proxy advisors, and once again, we have the top two in the world, and which are the responses that they expect to receive from issuers. We will also be listening to various representatives from Greek authorities and issuers, providing us detail on the existing available framework of information and undergoing initiatives. This will also guide us through the most relevant issues we should all consider when planning upcoming proxy seasons. So thank you again to everybody for participating to this second Greek Corporate Governance Summit. And let me hand over to Mr. Adonis Georgiadis, Minister of Development and Investment. Thank you.
Thank you, Stefano.